Well, one of my biggest highlights, I danced at Coachella with Beyonce, and that was like my ultimate, like she's one of my favorite artists. So it's like, once I got that job, I was like, oh, this is the reason I moved to LA. So once I booked that job, I was like, I can do anything. I mean, I've done a commercial for Lexus cars. I've done a commercial for Toyota. Those are big for me. I'm actually currently dancing on The Masked Singer. My name is Jonas Suber Jr. I went to Rudder High School and graduated in 2012, and I'm living in Los Angeles, California now, becoming an entertainer. In high school, I traveled a lot. I was always, I wanted to be a dancer. I knew I wanted to be a dancer and in entertainment, so I would travel, going to different dance conventions and just meeting new people and looking on television and doing my research and, you know, just trying to figure out who it is, who I wanted to be in front of and who I wanted to really network with. And so once I moved to LA, I had a sense of, okay, I know what I need to do. I've seen it be done. It took me a few years to actually get into the groove and establish myself and ground myself. When I was younger, I was part of a dance crew called the Original Showstoppers of the Brazos Valley. And I started that maybe in middle school when I went to Sam Rayburn. And so we would practice outside at people's houses and garages, and we would perform around the city. And then once I got into about 10th grade, turned 16 years old, I actually got into a dance studio. And it was actually from one of the teachers that worked at Sam Rayburn. Her name is Janet Cross. She got me into a dance studio out here that her son went to. That was pretty much my background. I did hip hop, jazz, ballet. I trained there for a few years. Yeah, I want to do bigger things with the entertainment industry, so that's what ultimately led me to moving to LA. It's not about who you know, it's more about who knows you and your work ethic and who you are as a person. That's what's going to mostly get you in the door. I was doing a lot of like free shows, like a bunch of different dance events that showcase different choreographers and dancers, and I was doing a lot of free stuff before I actually got to the paid jobs and the big gigs with, you know, major artists and major TV shows. I think just having a consistent core group of friends and family, that really helped me get to where I am now. The friends that I had when I was at Rudder, we all wanted better for ourselves and each other, and so we leaned on each other a lot just to build ourselves up and get to where we are now. And then my mom, she worked there. My dad, he was in Rudder all the time. It's just like, I want to give my parents 3 times as much as they gave to me and put into me and invested in me. Like, that's truly what inspires me to keep going and to want to do great things, because I want to make them proud all the time. To any students that are watching this, I would just tell them, slow down, because I know when I was in high school, I wanted to be grown up, be an adult, be ready to start working and just being, you know, in life. But take your time. Everything is gonna happen at its own pace. Don't rush anything. Be patient, study, train, do your research. Really learn about your profession. Because I mean, like I said, you wanna be a doctor or a lawyer or a veterinarian, I mean, anything, you have to go to school to study that. And it's the same thing with the industry and entertainment. If you want to do this, you have to study it. You have to live, breathe it. Like, it has to be a part of you. Like, don't let it be your entire person, but it has to be something that you really, really want. And you can't just, like, it's not going to happen at the snap of a finger. It just doesn't go like that.